What's up, I'm Gremlin Kitty, and today I'm doing a little bit of a narcissistic video. I'm talking all about me, and who I am, where I started, what I've been doing for the last couple months, couple years, and just explaining a little bit about what's going on. So, hi, I'm Gremlin Kitty. I run the Cookie Bug Shop and Cookie Bug Comics. I have been drawing since I was little, and I learned Photoshop when I was 7. I was born and raised in New York, but I moved to live with my boyfriend Bug. I've been doing legal billing for 5 years, and 5 years is enough. I've been a creative since I was little, and being in legal billing was an absolute creative suck. I have been writing comics since I was 17, and I started off by joining my friend's little comic group, where we all wrote comics and drew comics, and I started off by coloring the comics of one of my friends. After a while, I realized I wanted to write comics of my own, and that's when I got started. Technically, I started writing comics when I was about 12 years old, and that was a complete ripoff of Calvin and Hobbes, which was my favorite comic series at the time. I wrote a story of a girl and her stuffed bunny who comes to life and, talks to her like a jaded adult. And I mean, does that not sound like Calvin and Hobbes? I mean, you replace the girl with a boy and you replace the bunny with a tiger. It's the same thing. I do dream of writing my own horror action comic one day and stepping aside from the comedy, but that is something in the works that I'm not ready to reveal yet. My hobbies right now include crocheting, painting, sculpting, 3D modeling, felting, and a bunch of other stuff that I can't really name right now. If it's an art medium, I have tried it. My favorite food is penne vodka, but specifically penne vodka from this one pizza place by our house. My favorite color is black, but my favorite colors are pink and blue. I love everything pink and blue, but I also only ever wear black. I love all types of music, mostly alternative, but lately I've been really into Baby No Money.
Baby No Money got money, I'm a paradise.
Like the rest of the internet. I studied musical theater in high school, and there'll be more on that in another video. Currently, the programs that I use for art are CaliPeg, Procreate Dreams, Clip Studio Paint, Blender, and a couple of others, but those are the main ones. My biggest role model for comics has to be Shen Comics. My biggest role model for YouTube would have to be Uncomfy Co. And my biggest influence for drawing art is Sakimi-chan. My favorite fairy tale has to be Lord of the Rings. That is pure cinema. We're actually watching it again later today, and I'm so excited. My favorite TV show is Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. I've watched that show about 10 times, and I'm so ready to watch it an 11th. I can recite the entire show back to back. I can sing all of the songs. If you haven't watched Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, do yourself a favor and watch Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
You ruined everything, you stupid bitch.
That is art. My favorite video game right now has to be Marvel Rivals. I wake up, I get started with a quick match of Marvel Rivals, and then I finish the day with a bunch more Marvel Rivals. Everyone's always asking me, who do you main? What's your rank? Currently, I main Cloak and Dagger in competitive, but I focus on learning all of the characters, all of the female characters. Fun fact about me, I only ever play the female characters because if I beat a boy, I want them to know that they were defeated by a girl. So like I said, I main Cloak and Dagger in competitive, but I also play a lot of Penny Parker. I know I play a lot of Scarlet Witch. I've been learning Magic and Psylocke lately, but basically I want to go down the entire roster of female characters and learn them all. Currently, my rank is, I believe, Gold 2 or Gold 1, but I ended last season in Plat, so let's try to get back there. I love all things animation and animated. I love cartoons. The only type of animation that I cannot stand is claymation. I hate claymation. Funny enough, the only claymation that I can tolerate is Tim Burton movies, and they're meant to be creepy, but I find all other claymation to be really creepy. It is unsettling the way they move. I don't like it. I don't like claymation, and that is a genuine fear of mine, is claymation. Also, most stop motion animation just gives me the heebie-jeebies. And that's about all I got for you right now. I'm pretty much an open book, so if you want to ask me anything, let me know. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos done by me. Now that we've gotten to know each other here, it feels a little bit more personal. We can be friends. And I'll see you in the next one. Mwah. Bye!